Okay, this is Ceiling Fan is on. Okay, this is my video response on Batman Arkham Origins. The thing is, this is my opinion about it. Can't really judge it until it comes out, but this is my opinion on it. The fact is, when I first seen the gameplay for, well, no, let's not start that early. When I first seen the trailer, it looks promising. I'm like, wow, you know, the Deathstroke trailer, it actually looked pretty darn good, and pretty darn good. But then I saw the gameplay at E3, and that was amazing. Like, when I first saw it, they still had, like, first it was the mini gameplay, then it was big 30-minute gameplay or whatever. So when I first saw it, the mini gameplays, I'm like, nah, it feels my thing about it was it's the same, and that it had okay. My first thing when I first saw it was the cape of Batman. It was too structured, more structured than Arkham City's cape, because when you flip or whatever, it's like stand still or whatever. I'm like, what? Like, I thought they were gonna fix that, but too structured. The animations are the same, and I expected, like, if you're like the younger Batman, he should have different animations, and they do, but it has the same animations. Like, he used that animation, you know, throughout his, you know, he used that same move throughout his career. I mean, people will counteract the moves unless you change it and adapt, you know. So I was kind of, you know, skeptical about the animations and kind of worry about that. And then I seen the nose, right, you know, stopped up. Then I seen the gadgets and new gadgets. But when I first saw the grappling gun, people were like, "Oh, the grappling gun! How you gonna have that? It was future Arkham City." I mean, it's a big world, unless you wanna wow, Batman, and just, you know, stay in the sky about 30 minutes. Like, oh, this big building. Whatever Alfred is fixing to you, you don't want that happening. That's not going to happen. Like, come on now. I'm not, you know. The only reason that kind of messes it up because Rocksteady put it in their game by saying it's a prototype. Maybe they can say it's a different type of prototype with less wear on the arm, but that's that. But seeing some of the gameplay, it's the same. Like, some of it is the same. Like, Anarchy, he had these bomb cases. Like, it's the same bomb cases where you jab your arm, man, and you try to pull something out. I'm like, come on, can't you just have a laptop, or you try to hack or something? Come on, do something different. That's my thing about it. And another thing is, sorry again, but another thing is the ninja, whatever they call it. I keep forgetting because they don't interest me. That is good. The ninja work. It was a demo with the Arkham. I'm tripping right now. It was a ninja. They called him a ninja. I forgot what his exact name, but he was working with Anarchy or whatever, and they look like the Foot Ninja off of Ninja Turtles. But when you attack them, like, it's different type of animations. Like, it is good, but it's different. It's a different type of enemy that counters your counter, and that was pretty good. But at the same time, like, why would you establish that you're a ninja or you got combat abilities? Like, don't you supposed to try to at least catch Batman off guard? They got the little red bandana, like, oh, I'm like, oh, I mean, come on. Batman knows that you know martial arts now. You're not some regular thug. Like, he's going to counter your counter. Like, come on now, do something different. And it was this mission with the bank. This big guy. Here's another thing. The game looks awesome. The graphics will take a hit. Hopefully, when it comes out, it will boost up the graphics. When he swooped down, when they were robbing the bank or whatever, they blew it up. He came down. It was two guys with guns and the regular guy and a big buff guy. The big buff guy works the same way as a Titan would in Arkham City. Not the Titan in Arkham Asylum where you had to throw a batarang and he hits something and he's dazed. It's where you go down, you swoop down, and then you stun him 3 times, and then you take off his armor, and then you do it again. They're like they're one-arm guys, but same way as the Titan or like the one-arm guys. They're like the one-arm guys, but they have 2 arms. If you play Arkham City, but it's just when you animations are some animations are kind of sloppy and kind of quick, and like when you take that big guy down, it's like real quick. I'm like, come on, wait, what? But it like that was my first opinion on it, and then I actually liked it. I was excited for it. Like people are not liking the hologram or whatever that came out of his arm. Like, but I was excited for it, and it's pretty good. I actually like it. And then I seen the Copperhead trailer. With the Copperhead trailer, I seen that, and I'm like, why, what is going on? Like, good thing they're adding new women to new villains that are women, cause I'm tired of this sausage fish. Oh, sausage fish. Oh. Okay, I'm done. But good thing they added new women to it, because like what? Why just no big women? Like, this is my thing. No big women. There's barely any women in jail or crazy people. Like, okay, get this. This is my thing. If you have a woman who cuts up guys like Zaz, or just kill them because she's a feminist and she like all men should die, and she hangs them up upside down on the ceiling, let their blood dry out, and then she takes photos with her and say, that's my dress them up as women, and like, we should change them. We should change. She's crazy, but they throwing her in jail. Like, come on now. There should be more women, like buff women who can defend themselves against the guys, and like, give me that. Like, give me that. Give it to me. Something like that. But they added Copperhead, and that's pretty good. But like, dang, like no big women, no buff women, no small petite women. Like, what is going on? Copperhead looks like a good villain to face. Seen the Copperhead trailer, then I seen the Deathstroke. That's what I seen. I seen Deathstroke, and he fights the same as Robin and Arkham City. He fights somewhat the same. He got slight animations. Like, what they say, they got too many animations to count. But where is it? Like, I was expecting somebody like new animations from Deathstroke. He has a sword. Why won't he kill somebody? I'm like, come on now. In Japan, they would. Come on now. It could be a PG TV series, and you killing people. You see blood spurting out, cause yeah, sensitive. Like, what's going on? And then I seen the multiplayer trailer. I seen the multiplayer trailer. It looks good. And I seen the gameplay. It's on YouTube or whatever. I seen you playing as Batman or whatever. I wouldn't even count that. If I was rating the game, I wouldn't even count that. That's just an add-on. But I hope that doesn't take it away. And it did. They say it did because it's made by a different person, but different company or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that was okay. I would like to get online and play it. And I seen the Copperhead, then the challenge modes, and they look too structured. Like, I seen just the combat, and the combat isn't as big or isn't as small. In Arkham City, you had this type of combat where these challenge maps where it can be small, like the courthouse. But I seen that one, it was like condensed, packed together. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is that? So like they just showed that first one, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. But they could have really done better on the Deathstroke. They could have done better on Deathstroke. Then I saw the physics trailer with the smoke and everything. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Smoke? Like, oh, we're gonna add smoke in the building, even though everything is tightly shielded up and everything. Like, what is this? Like, I'm tripping off of it because when I seen that, they put up a 2-minute trailer for some smoke and some dynamic effects. Like, when you had a smoke up, it looks all bleary and crap. When you don't have the smoke, it looks better than when you got the smoke. But like, why can't you have both? Like, there's smoke. Like, oh, it moves with your cape. Huh, you're Batman. And then, like, okay, he's moving with your cape, but you know, like, what's going on? Then you fight a guy. It looks impressive, but like, there was this part where you're in a mansion type, where it's a pool area. Without the smoke, it looks awesome. You know, with the smoke, it's an added effect and it looks good. I hope you could turn it on and off. Here go my nose messing up again. Messing with me again. I hope you could turn it on or off so you can have the both of best worlds. You know, the both of best worlds. The best of both worlds. Okay, alright, getting off topic here. But when I seen the dynamic effect, it was like, why is there so much smoke everywhere? That's Gotham City. Smoke, is Christmas time. Like the best thing I seen was when it was snowing and you had these flares and everything, and then your foot pattern and everything. That's good. But smoke everywhere in a building or whatever, you know, shadows, but smoke everywhere, like smoke everywhere. Yes. Okay, take this room for example. Smoke will be in here like, oh, I'm Batman. I'm fighting. Ah, ah, ah. But mainly what it is like smoke everywhere. So that's my thing about it. They show the capture motion trailer. And that actually looks good. I like that. They showed it. I wasn't really caring about the capture motion trailer, but when they showed the, you know, kind of the story that the guy like opened up a case of Christmas hat on. It was awesome. It was pretty good. My only thing that I don't like about the game and what Montreal are doing is what Rocksteady did when they first came out with Arkham Asylum. And people might say, "Oh, your butt hurt. Oh, switch to PS3." Oh. The fact is, when you Rocksteady actually they did this. They actually did this. They didn't. I hate it when people do that. When you're playing with your friends, you gave out the Joker on Arkham Asylum. I played the demo. I wanted the game. I got the game, and you gave the demo. We don't get the Joker. Xbox, your friends. I hate it when they did that. Then they realized their mistakes, and they didn't do it for Arkham City, and I respect that. They still kind of did it where Best Buy got Robin and GameStop got challenge maps, but I need to they need to tell me that I would get that even though I don't pre-order. I need to stop pre-ordering it because so GameStop will make their little money or whatever. Then if I buy used, like if you piss me off, I would buy the game used and you don't get a lick of the money. I would do that, but they realized their mistake and so they didn't do that. They did it, but it was released on the DLC earlier, and then they later on fucked us over when they came out with Game of the Year. You can buy the Game of the Year for $40, and then you get all the stuff for free. Motherfucker, messing with people. Don't mess with your friends. Oh, and the loader screen when you're going down, Like you're flying away. It only happened one time in Batman Arkham City, but they fixed that, or it never happened again, because they made sure that didn't happen. But it was a demo, but the loading screen was like, it only happened to me one time, and that was when I was doing heck of stuff, beating up people and everything. But even though, you know, that the loading screen was a demo, but I only synced it while you guys were playing the demo. But it was all in all, it's yet, but I hope they bring out the demo soon, like they did with Arkham Asylum, so I can play it before I buy the game. Like that little demo portion, I would be happy to play. They can hold me. I don't need to find any more news stories. They can hold me to it till then. But yes, this is my video's response. Hopefully, if you don't respond and you guys say, who are you talking about? You, it's gonna be an adaptation right here. You know who I'm talking about. But that's my thing. That's my thing about it. Yeah. So it's too yet to judge, but hopefully they will come out on top. Lastly, action does not make a game. You know, a story makes a game. Batman Arkham Asylum had the best defined story, better than Arkham City. And from what I've seen with the you can look this up on YouTube, PC games, the Firefly gameplay, and all I seen was action. Like, what a story! I mean, action is good, but too much action would kill it. And action does not make a game. I hope they didn't just focus on action and not the story. How are you going to explain why he gave up that suit for a spandex suit? Like, you gotta define the story. But this is a creator and my thoughts on Batman Arkham Origins. So far, hasn't came out yet.